Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm not wearing any makeup because we are going to be trying a new foundation. It's by Kay Beauty. Kay Beauty launched their new foundations today and honestly I am so excited to try this out. I have been waiting for them to launch their foundation since a while now and I have been loving all of their new launches, so I cannot wait to try this. If you guys want to know my first impressions on this foundation, then please keep on watching. And also if you guys haven't subscribed to my channel already, then please go ahead and hit that subscribe button for more beauty, fashion and lifestyle related videos. And now let's get right into the video. So this is how the PR box of the foundation looks like. They sent me 4 of their shades and I'm gonna show all of the shades that I have. Firstly, this is how the outer carton looks like, very standard Kay Beauty packaging. The shades are exactly the shades of their compact powders. If you guys haven't watched my review on their compact powders, then you guys can click here and watch that. I've given an in-depth information about their shade and how to identify your shade, but I'll still give you guys an overview in this video. And this is how the foundation bottle looks like. It is so cute, like it instantly reminded me of the Fenty Beauty foundation. It had a white lid and it was like cylindrical in shape, just like this one. And I don't know, it just felt like the Fenty Beauty one, but it's a lot shorter and like very different in terms of packaging. I love that Kay Beauty has monogram all over their packaging. I think it makes it so unique. But thankfully it comes in a pump packaging, which is something that I absolutely love and appreciate and expect from all beauty brands. However, I was expecting the packaging to have some element of rose gold because all of their other products have rose gold in them. So yeah, but anyways, the packaging is not the primary matter, it's the formula. Talking about the formula, these are actually hydrating foundations and they're enriched with avocado plus mango butter. It is also infused with hyaluronic acid, which actually makes it like a hydrating foundation. So all of these ingredients are like really hydrating for your skin. They also claim that these foundations have a very buildable coverage. You can achieve a natural looking finish and also a full coverage finish if you build the foundation up. So we're gonna try that. And also the price of this foundation is 1200. Let's try and see if the price is actually worth it. These are all of the 4 shades that I have and you guys can see they have so many beautiful shades. They have the lightest of the lightest shade and the darkest of the darkest, and they have 20 different shades. I'm going to explain more about the shades and how to identify your shade after I'm done trying the foundation. So first let's start with the application. I am in the shade 145N medium. N means neutral, and yeah, this is my exact shade. I think it should match me pretty well. I'm gonna use a kabuki brush on one side of my face and a beauty blender on the other side of my face as usual. So let's start with the application. So I've taken sort of 1.5 pump of this foundation and I'm gonna dot this on one side of my face. By the way, I have already moisturized and primed my skin beforehand. Okay, it feels really cooling and hydrating on my skin. It's definitely like very different. I've never tried such a cooling and hydrating foundation before. I can definitely say that it will give a very natural finish. It is not full coverage by any means, but let's build it up and see. If you're on the dry skin side, you're gonna love the way it feels on your skin. It is very hydrating. So I'm done applying this on one side of my face and it definitely looks like it'll give a very natural finish. It's not full coverage or even medium coverage by any means, but let's use a sponge on the other side of the face and then let's judge the foundation. Let's get you guys a little closer. Yeah, I think now you guys can see it perfectly. So So this is how the finish looks like. This side is the brush side and this side is the beauty blender. I honestly think it looks pretty same, like the brush and the sponge side is not at all different. What I have started to notice is that while I was applying the foundation, it was so hydrating and like just so glowy. I really loved the finish. While I was applying it, it was very hydrating and cooling on the skin. Now that the foundation over here especially has started to settle in, it is turning a little matte, and not matte like drying matte. It still has that glow. I hope you guys can see it. It still has that glow on the high points of my face, but it has started to dry down a little bit. I'm honestly really liking this because this shows that it will last really long. It shouldn't be very like wet and glowy. So yeah, I'm really liking the finish so far. It is not full coverage by any means. I want to layer it and see, but I think that will make my skin very cakey. So yeah, I don't really believe that it's full coverage by any means, but the kind of finish that it is giving right now is just beautiful and I'm living for it. So yeah, my thoughts on the application is, while I was applying, I thought that it'll exaggerate a lot of texture and pores because it was so glowy. But now that it has started to settle in, I think it has started to blur out every like imperfection, like all the texture and everything. It has literally started to blur out everything over here and it looks so much more smoother and so much more beautiful now. So now I'll be back once I'm done with full face of my makeup and then I'll give you my thoughts on the foundation. So this is the final makeup look. I used a liquid blush to see if it sits well with the foundation, and it did. It went on so smoothly, just glided on my skin, and also just everything glided on so beautifully on my skin. My concealer, powder, bronzer, blush, contour, highlight, everything just went on so smoothly, and to be honest, I am really in love with the foundation. So my thoughts on the foundation are that it is definitely very lightweight. Like currently I cannot even feel like I have a foundation on. Recently I stopped using all of my other very matte and drying foundations because my skin is just so dry. I stopped using the Nykaa Skin Genius foundation, even though it's a really great foundation. I never use that foundation on its own. Like I will mix it with a dewy hydrating foundation definitely, but I cannot use it on its own. I stopped using my Lakme 9 to 5 foundation because it is again so heavy and matte. But this foundation on the other hand is so lightweight, I cannot even feel it on my skin. If you're someone who has dry skin or even oily skin for that matter, and you're looking for a very lightweight foundation, something that will like really nourish and hydrate your skin, this is the foundation that you have to go for. This is how my skin looks like. I think it looks really beautiful, very blurred out, very smooth, and also it's not at all heavy or patchy, or it's not even caking up anywhere. It's just a very beautiful finish. Now coming on to the shades, as I said, K-Beauty has 20 shades in their foundations, which is great. It's not enough. There are definitely people with a lot of different skin tones, and there should be 30-40 different shades, but for a drugstore brand like K-Beauty, I think it is a really great thing that they came up with 20 shades at once. I hope that they will be adding up more shades later on. I honestly hope, but 20 shades is not bad. They have so many beautiful deep chocolatey shades as well as really light pale shades as well. I have 4 different shades. I'm gonna go through them. So the lightest shade that I have is 120Y Light. I'll try and add some swatches of the shade. This is how light it is. If you guys don't know how K-Beauty shade names work, I'm gonna explain it to you guys. 120Y means Y means yellow, P means pink, and N means neutral. So these are the undertones of different skin tones. If you are of the light category, if your skin tone is a light shade, and if you have yellow undertones, then 120Y Light is your shade. My shade is 145N Medium. N stands for neutral and medium is the category of shade that I come in. I definitely think that a warmer shade would have also looked really good on me, but this is not a bad match. It's a really great match. So a neutral shade definitely works for me. I'm somewhere between neutral and warm. Anything works for me, but definitely not pink. Then the third shade that I have is 170Y Tan, and this is how it looks like. This is a yellow undertone tan shade, I really love this shade. I wish I could apply this because it's such a beautiful shade, but unfortunately it's a little too dark for my skin tone. And the last shade that I have is from the deep category, and this is 195N Deep, and this is how deep it is. I think it's a pretty nice deep chocolatey color for someone who is of a deeper skin tone. So yes, they do have really beautiful shades in their foundations. So yes, they have really nice diverse shades in their collection, which is something that I really appreciate. I think it's high time all drugstore brands should come up with 20-30 shades in their foundations, and I'm glad I could find my shade as well, because usually when it comes to drugstore foundations, it gets really difficult for me to find my perfect match. Just for a reference, I am MAC NC42. If you're someone close to NC42, or if you're NC40, then I think this shade, which is 145N Medium, would work really well for you. The price of this foundation is 1200, which is a little up there, but I really don't mind it because the packaging and the formula is amazing of this foundation. And Kay Beauty is a brand which comes somewhere between drugstore and high-end, so their products are a little pricey, but I always feel that they are definitely worth it. Also, if you guys want to get your hands on this foundation, then you guys can purchase it today on a flat 10% off exclusively on Nykaa. I'm leaving the product link in the description box below, so don't forget to check that out. So this is it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, found it helpful. If you guys found the video helpful, then please don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to my channel, and also don't forget to hit that bell icon besides it to get notified whenever I upload a new video. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.